Should we do something crazy? How warm is tap water? For the first time in 3 days, the sun is out and it's dry enough for me to mow the lawn. So actually I don't like mowing the lawn, but for you and only you, I'm going to show it. It's nice. Expensive drops this gasoline. Why did I say that the gasoline is expensive? I know that your gasoline has increased in prices over there also, but here we are at 18 kroners per liter, a little bit more than 18 kroners per liter, and $1 you get 7 Danish kroners. So 7, 14, $2.50 for 1 liter. And 1 liter is, I do believe you are measuring in gallons, and for every 3.8 liters is 1 gallon. So 1 gallon would cost 1836, almost 72 kroners, which is $10 per gallon. That's expensive. For those of you who are very interested in lawnmowers, I don't know anything about it. I know that all the lines that makes the wheel spin and regulates the power is broken, so it's 1 speed all the time, no help at all, and the kill switch also died. But it still mows the lawn. I just has to push it all the way, and when I have to shut it off, you'll find the universal tool. Ta-da! We're almost finished. We need some protection. Yeah, just a little bit. Even better than the real thing. I don't know the lyrics. I'm supposed to be Bono. Okay, the very last attempt on making this work. Otherwise I'm going to say I did my best, but it wasn't enough. We could use the 4-hop, which goes over there. Yesterday I couldn't get it in, now it's Thank you so much for your patience. Would it be fun to know how leaky it was? Is that a word? Leaky? How much is leaking water? We gotta find out. In the bottom, it's surely not going to be watertight, but maybe it's close. So I could use some caulking, or if, and only if, but if I'm a slight bit lucky, some of the cracks will disappear when I add water to it. Why is that? Because the oak will expand when it draws the water and get moist again. Should I try and take some newspaper and push it? It's Thursday, the 9th of June. Cheers to all of you. There's water all the way to the top now. Guys and girls, we did it together. If it hasn't been for you, I wouldn't have I wouldn't have kept the spirit high. There was several times during this process where I thought, throw in the towel, I'm giving up. And it maybe it didn't turn out exactly the way I figured it would when I saw it at the recycling space. But after struggling with this barrow for 2 days, I'm actually, what is there to be happy about? Well, the looks of it, I like. And now there's water in it. Is it tight? No, no, not at all. But should we do something crazy? How warm is tap water? 4, 5 degrees? So now I'm going to Wim Hof method. It's all about the breathing. If you're going to, not only, but if you're going through a hard period of your life, if you're struggling with some kind of diseases, not all, but some kind of diseases, the breathing technique that Wim Hof has developed and has been proven right by several universities and studies from multiple labs all over the world, and his ability to use mind over body when he's lowering himself into ice cold water. This is not ice cold, it's cold but not ice cold. But the mindset behind that I love. A lot of you, as all over the world, are struggling with anxiety, and let me tell you something. The benefit of you struggling with anxiety is, first of all, it's a human condition. We haven't survived if we didn't have anxiety. It's built in our DNA. It's the way we survived before modern age. Now it's something, a diagnosis that a lot of people gets, and they are struggling with every day. But try to go into ice cold water and think of a thing that gives you anxiety. You're not able to. If you are overthinking, if you are a overthinking person, try to go into ice cold water. You are not able to focus on your problems. You are able to focus on where you are right now. That is the essence of what Wim Hof is teaching on his many videos and courses and books. But this is not a advertisement for Wim Hof, but I really like the guy. There's a very thin line between genius and mad. And when I look at him, it's somewhere there. Some call him a superhuman because he has done many world records of lowering himself into ice cold water. I do believe it was on Madison Square Garden, into ice for over an hour, and he kept the core temperature of his body at 37 degrees. He's ran a marathon through a desert and through up Mount Everest, not all the way to the top, but a long way, and dives under ice. There's a lot of things. Check him out, Wim Hof. Now we are going down this barrow. Be careful with the sound, with the mic. Not freezing cold, but very cold. Ooh. I think this is going to be without the mic. For those of you who are thinking of beginning to ice bait, the mindset of ice baiting is you set your mind and you focus on, you just breathe and go into that water. Don't think, just do it. So then you lower yourself down into this ice cold water, and when you're determined on doing that, you have your focus. I have to breathe and not think of a thing, and then you lower yourself into this water, and quickly, maybe not the first time, maybe not the second time, but slowly you will be able to stay in the water for 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 seconds. And from there on it's maybe a minute, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. This winter I spent 4 minutes at there was ice on the water, and it was salt water because it was at the sea. So maybe it has been around 0 at the top, at the freezing point. And I spent 4 minutes there. And it helps with the blood circulations, but also the peace of mind that you get for that short period. So that one benefit. And then there is the other one. Go in and watch the video so you'll learn from the master, but it's like breathing like this for 30 times, maybe 35 times, and then you empty your lung and hold your breath for I think I have his app, but you can do it for 30 seconds, a minute, but quickly that will also increase. So you go to 1 minute, 2 minutes, some 3 minutes, and there is 3 or 4 or maybe more sessions, but see all the benefits from it. How big is the barrel? I don't know. I'm 1 meter and 87 centimeters, which means that I'm 6 foot, 6'1". So if I could make this watertight, this could be my new winter bathing solution, so I didn't have to drive all the way to the beach every day in the winter time. How long have I been in there now? I've been speaking a lot. Am I cold? My feet is getting cold. But if you're going to join me at the sauna build and the hot tub build and making this totally watertight and using it for a ice bath place, then you have to follow me. So follow, subscribe, maybe write me a message. And one last benefit of the cold water. Try to be in a bad mood after lowering yourself down into ice cold water. 99% of the times you will be in a better mood. I promise you that. Yeah. Let's end this video with a happy, happy, happy smile. Could you feel the energy? From going from a I'm so sad that this is not working, and now I'm just glad. Yes. I know if I were you, I would love to see a man walking away in his wet underpants. A almost 47-year-old man walking away in his wet underpants. So I'm going to give you that pleasure. Bye.